just don't wear pants. I didn't realize your sub expired. How are you enjoying this game so far? It's real good. Like, I don't know. I've been 2 swords, 2 hammers. Yes, finally! A run with no repeaters. Says the repeater main. Anyway, Dauntless is good. It is vastly improved from where it was. And like, it's a lot of fun to play, especially multiplayer, especially with fans. One of the main issues I think I had originally with Dauntless was the fact that I was entirely reliant on fighting randos, or playing the game with randos on the internet. Dang it. That was boop worthy. And so now that I have decently competent fans to work with, that... I guess I shouldn't say decently. You guys are... Ow. Well, I'm closer now. Ow! I forgot he does a double. Let's see. I just tried to shoot a whirlwind. That was foolish. But yeah, you guys are quite competent. And, like, even the lowest geared among you do better than some of the best geared pugs I've seen in the game, ever. And admittedly, like, I am basing that off of really old information. From literally, like, 2 years ago. Oh, what? Oh, I was still in the middle of the reload. I didn't even notice. What? Oh. I only had 1 shot left. Okay. Okay, I should probably heal. Okay. Nope. The whirlwind. Okay. And yeah, having just that group as like a persistent assist is an incredible help for me with this, but also like the game has just improved drastically since where I like last played it. I love the fact that you can actually see where he's going. I don't know. I'm sorry I'm kind of slow about this. I am kind of focused on what I'm doing. But yeah, it plays better, it looks better, the weapons are more fun. What else? What else can I even, like... What other praises can I sing? The equipment matters more. One thing that really cheesed me off about OG Dauntless was that, like... let's see. Dang it. One thing that really cheesed me off is that a lot of the equipment was kind of tiered. You know, there was like metal armor, then higher level metal armor, and then so on and so forth. What they've done now is every piece of equipment is viable. You just have to upgrade it. Missed it. Got it. I'm having my boops. I was really hoping it would come for round 2. It did not. Man, I remember... I've said this before, but like, I truly... Oh, he's just undoing. Okay. I truly remember when Shrike, in any of its varieties, would straight up, like, wipe parties. Damn it. I tried, like, aiming. It didn't work. Okay. But yeah, one thing I don't like about Monster Hunter World I'm back. One thing I don't like about Monster Hunter World is a lot of the gear is kind of tiered, based on armor value at the very least. And maybe that doesn't matter as much, but like, it always made me a little bit sad that like, you know, there wasn't... there wasn't like super useful, I'm trying to think of like an easy... Well, like the Rathalos and the Raytheon. Like, there was some pretty good Rathalos and Raytheon, like, equipment there. Oh, dang. I was hoping I'd be ready for a boop. But no dice. There we go. We got what we wanted. Grab the goodies and run. Let's see. But yeah, I don't know. Like, Rathalos and Raytheon, for example. Like, you would get better versions of their armor, and I know there was, like, the blue Rathalos and Raytheon and whatever. But, like, compared to some of the Elder Dragon armor, later on, it always felt inferior. And maybe I'm wrong. But I know you couldn't get, like, a higher armor level with some of them, and the effects just weren't as good. And this one feels very balanced across the board. almost too balanced. Like, it's weird that I keep thinking, like, oh yeah, maybe I should upgrade my Nasher things for the extra toughness and whatnot. Like, it feels good. God, I can't speak analytically with this. I apologize. I'd like to speak in more detail about, like, why this is good, why this isn't good, blah, blah, blah. But, like, it is... Yeah, when you actually need Nasher gear. Well, like, the Nasher pants and the Nasher coat are actually fantastic. As far as, like, noob equipment goes, let me go look at them. The Nasher stuff is decent. Where's the Nasher stuff? Nasher, there we go. It's not sorted great. So Bloodless isn't that great. Toughness is amazing. Ish. And Rage Hunter isn't that good, but, like, the cloak, the coat and the boots are actually, like, pretty decent. Rathos has actually been some of the best pure offensive armor in the game, I believe. I'm sorry for not being an expert in Monster Hunter. I haven't played it in ages. At some point, Koshai! I should probably not hammer. Yeah... Luckily, I've kind of boiled everything down into about 2 sets, which is nice. I mean, switching between one and the other is incredibly easy. All I have to do is just make sure that I'm not stealing a mobility cell from one or the other. Let's see, just had someone leave the patrol because there are only 3 of us and they need to punish people who leave. I agree. Especially in that case, that's stupid. Like, I've done 3-man hunts before. They're not bad. They can be hard. But they're not bad. I gotta fix my... Oh, no, I've still got my dinner banner. Good. Let's see. The problem with punishing leavers and stuff is there are some people that leave for legitimate reasons. And there are some people that aren't. I don't know. I'm kind of super tired on that one. Sorry if I sound under breath. I ran downstairs quite literally. And that makes me a little out of breath, because I need to go running more often. I barely get any cardio nowadays. I'm hoping to start doing some hikes. But I should really start running again properly. Okay, so I'm going to shoot for his Coddle Thorn. Let's see. Didn't turn well enough. Okay, let's see. Anyway, what was I saying? Let's see. Leaving. Right. So, I think it's kind of a mix. I think the main problem is just, people think it's okay to just, like, leave or AFK. AFKing is especially bad. I think leavers would be okay if it retooled the Behemoth to be easier. Because in a lot of these games, it actually, you know, sets the Behemoth's health based on how many players there are when the hunt starts. Wow. Oh, come on. Let's see. Ow. Well, thank you, shields. Let's see. So what am I saying? Right. So if they actually just made it so that if a person leaves, the Behemoth gets weaker, like most other online games, you know, Borderlands does this. Freaking Diablo did this 20 years ago. Where is he? Well, team buff. There he is. And it's one of those where it's like, they can absolutely dynamically change the... They can absolutely dynamically change the difficulty of a Behemoth. I'm sure it's just harder. And they've probably got other immediate priorities, but like as this game gets more popular, people are going to get mad whenever these things happen. And like, I would say it's important to have some kind of like punishment system for bad apples, just to dissuade them, or at least make the victims of the bad apples feel at least moderately you know, moderately like justice was served, even if it wasn't necessarily. Ow. Well, thank you, Aether Shield. Man, this combo is satisfying. Unless I take some really big hits here and there. I am golden. Okay, well, that hurt a bit. At least I got the boosted reload, which is kind of nice. It's odd that his windshield isn't actually hurting me that much. Yeah, I love it when he lines up like that. Okay, personally, what I hope they do, and I have no idea if they do it or not, is what I actually hope they do is a lever lobby. Lever and AFKers. If you leave too many matches in, like, too short of a time or over the course of the game, what it should do is just put you in a lobby with, how did that not hit me? I think the server's freaking out a little bit, but I could be wrong. But yeah, if you leave the game too much, what it should do is just put you in a lobby with a bunch of other players that do the exact same thing as kind of a punishment, not punishment. So at the very least, like, you're with you know, other people that do the exact same thing. I know a lot of games actually do that, now that I'm thinking about it. Where is he? There he is. Let's see, a little far away. That gets me right in the health, and that hurts me right in the everything. Well, that's okay. I got the health that I needed there. To an hour ban if you leave X amount of times. Yep. I think they should also absolutely do it, that if you're AFK for too long, another behemoth comes along and just, drops you off the island. Like, honestly, if you're on a hunt and you're AFK for, more than half the hunt, you straight up shouldn't get anything. Or, like, maybe the other players should almost get to, like, choose? No. Because, like, extenuating circumstances aside, you don't deserve the reward even if the other players don't mind. Like, if I suddenly said, oh shit, you know, house is on fire, gotta go, and, like, left, or AFK'd, sure, it would suck that I don't get the resources, but, like, honestly, if I'm going to be super cranky about, like, if I'm going to be super cranky about not getting resources because I had to go because my house is on fire, I've got the wrong priorities. The only thing I don't want them to do is allow people to kick. As weird as that sounds, because I think that's going to create this, like, really bad environment. Now a ban of being preached at. Oh, dude, that would be amusing. I mean, that would be awful, but, effectively you have to... Oh yeah, there he is. You have to listen to, like, a half-hour... Like, all game audio is replaced by, like, just me shaming them. Very lightly, it's like, why would you just go AFK on a match? Like, why would you do that, man? Would you like it if everybody else was AFK while you're trying to, you know, farm for... Ow. Farm for orbs and whatnot? Your house is on fire, you're not gonna have a computer to go back to. I would, I mean, it really depends on how on fire my house is. I would probably try and, save my computer. But if it's really on fire, yeah, no, I'll leave. I've got, like, Twitch VODs and insurance and all sorts of other things. But yeah, if I could grab my desktop and, like, my spare hard drive, I probably would. I look forward to the day when, like, super gigabit internet is, like, the absolute norm. Because then I'm gonna be able to just go hog wild and just keep all my stuff on the cloud. That'll be nice. How have we not busted this tail off yet? Like, I've been shooting it, maybe not as exclusive. There it goes, thank you. Took long enough. See, I just need to whine about it, and then I get it. But yeah, that's also why I have a backup laptop. Though, admittedly, my backup laptop is bad, so if my house burned down, I would probably save my desktop first, then my laptop. Honestly, what I'd almost maybe do is save my Switch. Because that could straight up fit in a pocket, and I could at least do some amount of recording on that thing. Also, I'm not entirely sure how transferring your game library works on the Switch. From what I've heard, it's bad. Oh, is he doing... that again? I am inside with him, which is probably not a good place to be. Wow. I had a lot of Aether Shield there. I'm really liking Koshai's Lantern. I'll have to see what everything else has. But, like, Koshai's Lantern is satisfying. How many other bits can we break? Why am I not... Oh, is it just tanking... clipping my Aether Shield? Might be. I got you, Nick. Wow. That was a hefty heal. Closest one to me gets shields. I've squatted them. Hell yeah, medic perks. Still not good enough, though. There he goes. That took a while. Yeah, fighting Koshai with the guns is a lot of fun. Fighting Koshai with anything else, a lot harder. Solve for boo. Oh, he's doing that thing again. There we go. Well, did I get another Coddle Thorn? And I did. I don't actually know if I need more, but I did. Let's see. Sorry for going down so much. First time fighting Koshai with a sword. I mean, did you see me trying to fight him with my hammer earlier? It is embarrassing. And if they leave because of net issues, I understand as well. Just make sure to tell your team. You make sure to tell your team if you can. Yeah, I think there are entirely justified reasons why a person would leave a match, and I think honestly making it so it doesn't penalize the other players, I think would be like the first priority or something.
A bright light in my
Okay, so what's the Koshai hammer? Part damage. I want a Koshai weapon. I just don't know which. Probably Koshai Axe? Holy crap, I still don't have enough Bramble Spurs.
Hello, Slayer.
Okay, whatever. I don't care. But yeah, I think if you leave, you don't get anything. Also, well, yeah, you currently don't do that, but the problem is then the remaining players still have to fight a slightly boosted Behemoth, which is the... to me, that's kind of the crux of the issue. That leavers and AFKers wouldn't be a problem if the other players weren't forced to deal with it. Because, yeah, if an AFKer didn't make the hunt harder for me, sure. Or alternatively, if I could go and, like, just boop a AFKer off the cliff and then they'd be gone forever, that would almost be worth it as well. At some point we're gonna have to farm Hellion, if only because, like, the Hellion equipment looks amazing. I don't know if I care so much for the helmet, just because I'm pretty sure, like, here, let's actually make the helmet. I want to see what it looks like on my face.
I like your style.
Oh, that looks bad. Let's see. Good job, Wander. You're definitely getting better. I mean, a lot of it just has to do with the fact that I'm actually really good with my repeaters. I'm not so good with anything else. Okay. Trying to decide. So, problem here is, I want to fight him with the hammer. But I know if I do, I have a fire hammer. How good are you guys at boops? Okay. I'm not going to do as much damage here. I could use the Skarn's Vengeance. Oh. This is extra bad. No, I'm sticking with the repeaters. Because, yeah, my entire build is dedicated entirely around... Well, I would not only be using a fire hammer against him, I'd also be using ice armor against him. Yeah, I don't really want to do that. I think that would go bad. It's best that I just pew with my pew pew build. Because yeah, otherwise I'm straight up going to be holding us back. Let's see. So what time zone am I in? I am in Pacific Standard Time. I live in Portland, Oregon. It's a nice place. I have a fuzzy butt. Aw, sweet! Why was I farting there? I am confused. Ren, I am glad you've joined me on the Faceplant Brigade. I wish you could almost make multiple guilds in this game, Guild Wars 2 style. Because then I would absolutely have the Faceplant Brigade as a secondary guild for people that, like, only people that I play with consistently that also have the Faceplant emote. Which would be, like, a really limited number of people, admittedly, but still. It'd be worth it. So, Nick, I'm gonna be honest, with your hammer, considering how hard it is to hit him, if he's moving like that, don't even try and get a hit in when he's moving around. Just sit there and get ready to shoot him. You don't have to do anything fancy, you just have to shoot him once and it counts as a boop. Like, I thought booping was pretty hard. This is the one guy that makes it look easy. The main problem is we can't all be, like, super far away from each other. Where are you going? Where is he going? Oh, you have hammer and buff mode. I honestly would get rid of buff mode. It is super limited. I mean, maybe it's good, I don't know. I don't know how good that buff is. Well. I mean, it'll be fine. Maybe. At least I'd take it out of buff mode when fighting this guy. You're never gonna get the chance to get us all together for the buff. Okay. Damn it. We're too spread out, too. I'm on fire again. Ow. But yeah, I don't know, in my limited experience, hammer and buff mode was not satisfying. Or helpful? Okay. I missed him completely. Okay, come back. Nope. He is really tough. I apologize, I'm very focused on this fight. Okay. Damn, he really does lead those shots freakishly well. It sucks. Ow. I'm sorry, I'm not reviving. I'm probably the only person that can hit him well. Uh-oh. Top me off, Healy bullets. Top me off. Okay. Ow. Considering everything, I should probably start using more of my potions. Okay, this is a good. This is a good cycle. He left. Okay. He's over here. Yeah, I love the Embermane fight. With boops or no boops, it's really satisfying. No boops is stressful, though. Ow. Really wish that would slow it down or something. It would be really nice if the, it'd be really nice if my vine shot would actually slow it down for a considerable amount of time. Just a couple of seconds, even. Oh. Oh, I'm on my ass. That bug is enduring. Dang it. It's always at the reload. Or in that case, the potion. And get him. What? Was I on fire? Well. I didn't even notice the fire. Okay. You know what would be an awesome buff for this? Oh, I took damage on that one. Come on! I should not be allowed to squander my lantern like that. But an awesome buff for the repeaters especially would be a free reload when rolling through an enemy. How? You know what? They must home in on the air. That's got to be what it is. Because it knows where I'm rolling to, so it... I can't just start rolling. Okay, maximum defeat. Oh, it's not dead yet. Whoop! Well, see you in a bit. Did I get rid of my buffs? I hope it doesn't. That'd suck. Oh, hey! I'm right here. I went nowhere. You okay up there, Okami? Oh. Not for long. Nothing. Come on! Oh, there he goes. Man, he takes some doing. Item A, E. I drink some tea. Yeah, that fight is horrible with a sword. If you can get somebody to boop, it's not so bad. The problem is booping him takes some timing. I should have brought my hammer. The one behemoth that I can't fight and boop that effectively without like drastically hamstringing myself are fire behemoths.